In our today's class, we are going to discuss or to learn how to detect if someone or to know if someone is lying to you. And here I have presented not 7 but 11 signs someone is lying to you, and I shall discuss them here. And before I start, kindly support my efforts by just subscribing to my channel. Welcome, let's learn. Here are 11 signs someone is lying to you. Number 1, their breath changes. Their breathing changes. When someone is lying to you, they may begin to breathe heavily. It's a reflex action. When their breathing changes, their shoulders will rise and their voice may get shallow. In essence, they are out of breath because their heart rate and blood flow change. Your body experiences these types of changes when you are nervous and feeling tense. Number 2, they change their head position quickly. If you see someone suddenly make a head movement when you ask them a direct question, they may be lying to you about something. The head will be retracted or jerked back, bowed down, or cocked or tilted to the side. This will happen right before the person is expected to respond to a question. Number 3, they provide too much information. When someone goes on and gives you too much information that's not requested, and especially an excess of details, there is a very high probability that he or she is not telling you the truth. Liars often talk a lot because they are hoping that with all their talking and seeming openness, others will believe them. Number 4, they stand very still. This day is for liars. It's common knowledge that people fidget when they get nervous. But you should also watch out for people who are not moving at all. This may be a sign of the primitive neurological fight rather than the flight response, as the body positions and this itself for possible confrontation. When you speak and engage in normal conversation, it is natural to move your body around in subtle, relaxed, and for the most part unconscious movements. So, if you observe a rigid, catatonic stance devoid of movement, it is often a huge warning sign that something is off. Number 5, they repeat words or phrases. Uh, this happens because They are trying to convince you and themselves of something. They are trying to validate the lie in their mind. For example, he or she may say, I didn't, over and over again. The repetition is also a way to buy themselves time as they attempt to gather their thoughts in that particular conversation. Number 6, they touch or cover their mouth. This is also another sign that someone is lying to you. A telltale sign of lying is that a person will automatically put their hands over their mouth when they don't want to deal with an issue or answer a question. When adults put their hands over their lips, it means they aren't revealing everything and they just don't want to tell the truth. They are literally closing off communication. Let's look at sign number 7. They shuffle their feet. I shall explain. This is the body taking over. Shuffling feet tells you that the potential liar is uncomfortable and nervous. It also shows you that he or she wants to leave the situation. They want to walk away. No? Number 8. These people, the liars, they instinctively cover vulnerable body parts. This may include areas such as the throat, chest, head, or abdomen. Number 9. It becomes difficult. This is very common. Difficult for them to speak. If you ever watch the video taped interrogation of a suspect who is guilty, you'll often observe that it becomes more and more difficult for her to speak. This occurs because the automatic nervous system decreases salivary flow during times of stress, which of course dries out the mucous membranes of the mouth. Other signs to watch out for include sudden lip biting or pursed lips. Let's look at sign number 10. These people, they tend to point a lot. When a liar becomes hostile or defensive, he is attempting to turn the tables on you. The liar will get hostile because he is angry that you've discovered his lies, which may result in a lot of pointing. Number 10, the last sign that we are going to discuss here is that these people stare at you without blinking much. When people lie, it's common that they break eye contact. But the liar could go the extra mile to maintain eye contact in attempt to control and manipulate you. If you are very keen, like most con men, overcompensate and stare at people longer than usual, often without blinking at regular intervals. When people tell the truth, most will occasionally shift their eyes around and may even look away from time to time. Liars, on the other hand, will use a cold, steady gaze to intimidate and control. Also, you can watch out for rapid blinking. So, those are 11 signs someone is lying to you, and here's a warning that sometimes ignorance is a bliss. After gaining its knowledge, you may be hurt when it's obvious that someone is lying to you. Thank you so much for listening and for watching, and these are the 11 signs that I have discussed here in this video. One have said that their breathing changes, and then they change change they change their head position quickly. They provide too much information. They stand very still. It's very still. Sorry for that. They stand very still. They repeat words or phrases. They provide too much information. They touch or cover their mouth. They shuffle their feet. These people also, they instinctively cover vulnerable body parts. It becomes difficult for them to speak, and they tend to point a lot. They stare at you without blinking much. So those are the 11 signs someone may or is lying to you. Please, if you are new to my channel, support my efforts so that I continue providing more, feeding you with more information, more knowledge that I have. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Till next time, bye.